absence, many have wondered where exactly I have been, what exactly I have been up to, and why I say Mako silence kakra. That's what we are sure say most of you heard say me free Ghana amaba eye broni krum aba besuade. And the long silence bibia no na se me buy and me settle in. Ampeni ampano ya settle in. So I return today. But I return today not just with words, but with clarity, with conviction and purpose. And he said, Mijina ha. Na mijina monim se eye sa bomfa asanti achim akola ketuanu amonim dedano. Ne na befa ne ko eye suame akotete no. Na nsu ofri asanti agona. Sa akola ketuanu a KN University Primary School classrooms HCP no. Na there's discipline in infantry modi no. Sa akola no ani jina monim no. Now I know say mumu bebre wonder Omombe di semi kuba yukon omunjidi omomunyi so omanyeni. But life has opened doors I never imagined say be open. I've had several opportunities which miankasa koko ayi chako selabano. I never imagined say minyasa opportunities no. The first opportunity of minya yene say miananka menshedampe school sembibre na so be koye public administration for my first degree in Gempa. I went further to earn a master's in international relations and diplomacy in Gempa. And when the desire to understand the law called, I obeyed. That journey no I made pursue LLB and then Mediaba Bedruha, a Jamaica Master of Laws or University of Connecticut. Eti se wonso ohwe me baby a ohwe me bia no. Ka hunu se bidie wura ba na da achi wonso betimi afra. And to be fufu, and I bet me a shot at fufu. But let me be honest with you on this one. Sabre ya me baye, I know say bibre no ebusa akadechi na on seti up now mantem, on seti up now mantem. It is not just about me bantem anani hiame, but it is about me bano, exactly what I am coming to do. So this season has not been just about academic credentials and laurels. Semeba namaba bepe ye masters keke. The past few weeks now me free me comfort zone. Nameba America. Be self-reliant. It has been a period of deep solitude moment for me. A moment I'm at say I reflecting at deep breath. All the questions that truly matter. I hear from a freeba. I hear from a mababi drew. And where exactly am I going? Benolera. Say AFRIFA, ya woman maybe as say AFRIFA, ya here to just pass through life. I wasn't born simply to come and repeat a cycle. Say ya woman maybe as meko school, menya juma, me ware, me woma, me sidan, na me nyini na me wu. And the cycle continues. If that is all there is to life, if that is all life has to offer, I'm interested. It's too boring. I believe that I was born for something greater. I believe that I was born for something higher. And that great purpose, that solemn responsibility bestowed upon me, it is service to humanity and mankind. If you say, "Meno woka say, mababa sha woimu, me ko me ba de me ye ne de ko ne ba nyina no. Na se me wie, na se sa de mba besua ye nyina yi. the matuto mababedruha, if it does not benefit yet the Ghanaian people, especially Mikroma Santiago Nafo, especially Wiamuasi, Bipua, Afamaso, Bedumasi, Kona, Dewu, Tabre, Asamai, Konya. If the machine yinana benefit a ye jamasi fwa, na me beya se beye den. And from this day onwards, I make a pledge to Ghana for my yebidia. But mekoso answa serve. Mekoso uplifting nipa. Se me shia kofi kwa kuno ye trotro driver. Nanso ne mabua uplifting no. Mekoso kanokure. Mekoso na ma stand here for justice, regardless of how they brand me. And to honor the ordinary Ghanaian whose story is my story. We are back, not just to come and do what we usually do, but we are back with a sense of purpose and clarity of ideas. And I know, Madam said, when we called, you've listened. I am just astonished. So far, the numbers that we see, and I'm just astonished. It clearly shows that Ghana for that so epic.
Main character energy. Because at Burlington, the deals aren't the only thing bringing joy. Burlington deals brands wow. Seriously, with these savings, why shop anywhere else this holiday? Burlington deals brands wow.
Oh, Yay! Well fun. You
more. No correct. I want a woman to TV. I'm never so free to me now. You're bad today. Yenin Komobi Briogovi. Me free Ghana and the other be a coy dear. Be a cost of one Daddy Lumba and some yasa.
Sending where's you were
you back in your company. You ura some George and Sonne, DSTV ne wine talk is here. I'm moving in there because the state of the nation, the state of the nation.
Exactly.
Sure, you are a baby sin there. And some men also. And your mother, yeah, you did that lumba and some wakata swinty, yantiasie. You bet you in your Minister of State, who means on famous area. Nejuma pan say you no mon cran for so moka say yira. Say na nesi komono. Na se bin predu asajapa ni ayi no ko ne container sika na aye ma no ko ho yen e wo he. San komoni ye be ni 1 year, you say, Ukuja Twabla Kwabe 21 billion, and you been here free Orem. 1 year down the limit, but what do you say? The idea you made this fire. This is the state of the nation and the truth. The people must know. You might be what the man for and Tiasia. Attorney General, back to back. No about a press conference. Attorney General, Danny Media General. Social media no baby you be this me only say microphone so edin komo 24-hour economy the market for so mo you no some questions 24-hour economy no ayeden you be this komo no di ora komo some jam gold board ECG continue say yira ya ewo he o si say say question when you na you be ask them containers na yira na ya ba fufuro ntini ye theatrics na manfo ne ntini na mentiase. Obviously we will ask all the relevant questions. Yeah, we are some microphobia ashada no more prepare the minds of the people towards nonsense. As if say member in Ghana and the Ebusa na jo Mahama oba ye no said this ye good mind here ye hunu bi da oba ye said no good mind in man tetem ye be bisa
stop it there
Mahama tetem ye fa money because bank so ko eye ba bia dollar na ankasa wo a eye 12 ana it me 10 no we need to understand
Inshallah.
the question is Attorney General said and Oforiata kwa hire lawyer for how can Oforiata go and hire lawyers when case corner work with the nuclear chassis? Attorney General said, can Oforiata bet me a file or appeal to a federal court from federal court to circuit court to Supreme Court? And you made this sound for the Friday, na metro a civil procedure area. So I understand the civil procedure of a United States of America. Extradition certificate, mind you, it is not a judgment of the court, it's a certificate. And for Attorney General to sit down and lie to the people, say a issuance of extradition certificate, obey me appeal to the Supreme Court. We will have deeper conversations. Now, Attorney General said, federal court to be, and the file here, federal court to be because over the America, there were 92 federal courts, federal district courts, 92 federal district courts.
When you walk into a Burlington, you're walking into low prices and amazing gifts. That's main character energy. Because at Burlington, the deals aren't the only thing bringing joy. Seriously, with these savings,
we will have deeper conversations into the matter.
Exactly. So
Manfo na ni drama ne honti no mo drama nana jo Mahama ne ba no yi na manfo na bo agisu ye the real issues that bother them yantiasie we will keep on educating the people, we will keep on telling the people without fear, without favor. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is OKATAKYIE OKATAKYIE Mensa. My mente a young komo way in free hotel about that lumba diano kovi na ye fa me dem said that asamono ya guna ni mu ase awi ya ye de be nyina awi eti metie free ho na arefam ne se enti se bi mpraduasa ho ekuo na abusu enti nyame achi de papa se govi de mo betimi aye ni Jera kovi eti ekuo na abusu ya dad eti nyame achi de papa se de mo betimi aye wo na chi nyina
Oh, he's fire.
Said papa nani mu ase say papa ne din all in the name of fighting for justice and the truth. Gwen ho amenti me gwen ensi obi see ati wi ase obi see friend papa ho anwan wose ni lumba eti daddy lumba na daddy lumba all fighting for justice or for nokure question busa na say nokure na mu ye na all fighting for and first of all, let me state this. But if some cabinet come or do bruni for na, normally my question was belonging to the cabinet command they belong to Omumienu Bia. Omumienu Bia we. If there's something baby as any that Lumba, minimum Yakusia Sewa.
Stop the
minimum do Bruni. It's Omumienu Yinasam ye me busane say. So what's the one we are papa one? What's the one we are that Lumba? And I would defend no credit, Kovi. Me wuni yenka wuni yeno. Anti akosio kurepa ne se osi that Lumba no na me ware no kwajofosu na ware anti akosia kwajofosu budi wanka bi eti anti akosio kure no kwajofosu mene kwaje bosia ema no be hwa 100 kwajo na bosia no woje na utuai budi kwajofosu no kure ne yente so otuai osu wantua odobro ni so se Lumba no kura no mehia no na wohwehwan na jonku nyina atutu ana me fa super good so ye na me dini si ho na me hwe no kwajo na sa na net budi etika asam no woni funu asam na kan de dikan de toso ye fu yonko ye nyina ye nya ne mom ye fa yonko se de be ya won power de jaso etika wo ye papa wa na se wonu ya ne dad Lumba mpani ampa na odo no a enam dad Lumba so na anim akoso se wa nam dad Lumba so na anim odobroni eti penimfo se besepa ni ko nyina haban ye tase ne banyanse wo tika asam na ko ye no ye kwadwofo so wonye ewiase nyina kwadwo ye bonsam no a na nso wo fa wa amfo se de be yi a wo kina be katana de jaso eti anti ko se wa ware no no ko ye hia wo papa shi no aba be ka kire papa wa no ye ba Lumba no abie ne no kan ne nyumu amiete even the last statement fa na yira kosua se wa ho ono ahwe ebuo ni odo na se me yira kosua se wa onye sada o ne mere yo na nso bu ne yira no etika wonu ya no busa ho kwashin se kodwo so dia no akofa be kodwo so ware anje akosua se wa menim pefe so woni odo broni atena emfie bebra wo man so amaba ko wu etinkola ni nyina ma wo mo etika we no besepa ni ko nyina haban ese ye ye ware no na ye anware no wonu no na akofa aba tubu nkotoye no wa panja akosua besira wate acho wate besira wat na kodwo ehu akodwo wonye bonsa bia nche no so watena wo mfia duasa man si adisi enu ense ehwe wate na ye dia wasem ne ye ka de mramu no kovi ye obi be a friend nemo that quod non habet you cannot give what you don't have eti anti aye dad Lumba edan ye si ne tantra de wo Germany de wo aye Isligo ba bia no anti akohwe wo mu chefa eti mra ne ma kwan se obetimi di ni nyina mo odoburoni ti anja kusia mesiro nya abota wati ni ensi akoyi bonsa we no onko na we wa fro do bro no do mesiro wa ni die bi esafata anja kusia munye din ni anya ne sa why paucho why no ni ye se wuyi nua e se wunu ya no na akofa ni mienu nyina aba ayo ya ne manu e wo do bro ni ho no ti wi abetimi no ma fa se wo mane wo mu ana papa wa besepa ni ko nyina haban na no na bayi wo ba no wa boy dwaman kovi emra no so wo ba ne boy dwaman ye kuno Yesu Kristo ya sem ni din wo si ni trase wo hyase so wo tworo wo di nyanse to de emra na ka ho stop it because the one year body that want to boy nyasa wo ba ne nam so mo be ye Mary Magdalene onwa it is a wunu ya no obi na asem se ya ba ye katana deja so ye katana deja na deja so
exactly
or in the name of me fight for the kure na ye nya abusia pani de nkasa bi hu di abusia pani a enya politics no akase win or lose abusia pani no de nioma for the sake of unity of the family and coherence di exactly matter ya die na bi ye busua pani bi enya no emma ba bi a ye numba ye abusua pani ni so wo launch to park movement wow na ko na abusua betre TV so wo finisim wo yinisim that the numba abusua pani o kame hunu ye nka abusua pani die esi akire no ano media ne ba monko wate na we office ye behwe ni nyina ka na abusua pa no afro ayakosua mase asekono fo ye ben kono fo me so wate enwu na di mu as enya court nsem bi America na de e de bi am de ama ho abusua pa ni nya san san wo kasa na mo ti ye gu papa ye ni mu asise yi oyi de na fighting for no kure na se ni nua ba ne wo akosua brempoma na lumba and na se ne mo madia ade a waye onua be ma na nyame twedi ampo bebusa
fire. Fire.
Esi ade a wo akosua brempoma de waye no nyame twedi ampo ebebusa
Sa pepe.
Asam na rewo ho
Oyene.
na yetimi atena ho. Yes, all in the name of fighting for no crew. Egu papa ye ni mu asese. Ne so bonsam ebi ma wi aseda.
Fire.
There should be wo free. The wo trio. Ni enya odobro ni won say wo dolumba ebroso. Ya God. Wadi nkunim ti. Oti fefie na am ye de ayi champagne so. Ye de champagne go so for dear be.
Fine.
The champagne go so for a dear beya. Ni enya so kosi anu ono so abetina. Team legal wife for you. Better was hey. Maya, me ni hwe ka kire mo. Wate, monyere mo ho. Monyere mo ho, wate. Team legal for monyere mo ho. Odobro ni monyere mo ho. Eja ko ni ntimun se papa ni din. Na anya kosu me hu se ayi enam se ne mane se omummuwa no woni me agya amane muwa wo because unu nya asem a emfa wo ma ho se na lumba wo problem a emfa wo ma ne ho the mistake that we make mo ye ne se mo ne be ma nya asem a automatically mo pese mo ne frankola ni nyina adai enti nkola ni be busa question se enti ye papa lumba anti akosho wanti yemfu ani anto se ye din be senti asem go be kurakura enti na woni kofu no demo me na kola no mo ma me wo ye di papa adamfo bonni nti na koto enyetri
Fire.
ankomodie hunu na wanya futu papa nti ni no so wanya futu papa nti Maya de nyame twedi ampo nhira mu nyina no ofa ya poku wo fa se nyansani wo fa se ni petitre se yewu ni aso ofa ya poku free court na wo him handkerchief hallelujah hallelujah for dear bay mo Maya no ya da mo se Maya de ni pa de 20 years I built something for himself that the Maya de no no a woni no kind ni ka ma ne ko yese lumba no kwa oye kwase ampeni che wiase ni panyina da na se obi ye kwase ampeni no otise lumba de ne me pese me ye kwase ampeni stop na lumba no ba e wode ne nsa aye adwuma da hey take something years and I do the show mu so de tworo nyum na release back hit e ya asem gedwa ya ka ya se mano chezi yetimi ka ma go yese se mano ni wodi anka lumba no kwahwe ba bia anse no wa bot krawate medisi no na mo ne be ma tena be ma ni ye bibi na mo boa ne ma ni ye bibi a aya mo kasa ma ne koyese ase mo no mo bua obi we helped him to build it okay so mo no amobua no ma ne build ye no mo se mo de mo ya ade na the building you kasa do ye kwase ampani ani nti ekwo no busu amaya ade ye de mo ase ye de ampo nhira mo de mo ye me kraya but mo ya ade me se me nhira ma mo wate mo for mo
fire
now on the issue of Ubake niga gamanche we very quick one Sanyina nkrani yenye kiyete yebesua yepepa so culture it shouldn't go extinct
where global insights meet media moments that matter, where precise placements meet proven performance. Meet MasterCard Commerce Media. Powered by insights from over 159 billion transactions a year and a reach of 500 million consumers, MasterCard helps brands meet customers at the right moment, with personalized content delivering up to 22 times return on ad spend. This is where media meets real impact. Meet MasterCard Commerce Media.
Syankra na ochina wobeba hanani ababedi nkomo bi nkomo ani medi yeni ampa se de oba je mi firi wa na mkoye menta o maka elia ka menta o maka ebu aka kan sisi amatwa bo mishia edia se de wona me ka ho ase na ye amakono edi se mo pese mo hunu se bi preduase o obi besua na onsua eno anse obeda da asanto mai moni mai bi yankra fo mai bi warware eda yamba ka bi oyi oyi so ayedem language the man broni kasa kwa chire because it was a source of merchandise ya de digwa
Exactly.
asanto kasa na kwa chire because omo ye adwadifo osia kwa me despite oba and we be a radio station one cry clearly there are ways and means how betimi dia ye ubetimi dia promote o language ya tena krom ha mo matimi ya jama mo nkra anyumtufuo nyina kare ewu adani best so ola mo jate bi yole me kan ba me ntia ba me to there's some in your liake enamo kofito o bosusuo because it's a soft power. It's niga wadaruma eba en mankabi. Language is soft power. Sa abrasive approach na money ye. And a munya akwa be mfiri ho. Ye akwa be free ho na nkrofo asase ya kan gran na de be ya. And again, nigga, respectfully. Mesero. Se moko en mo welcome wo hobroni de mo buamfu. Munu chire ya kwa abane bo ho na mwadwa we ya saadi ya wo shun away from ade na apese o ye no mesere wa ase obese me bo ya nkran no kwa chira I am willing to help then so we must not be abrasive with our approach soft power why because what that o misu why if you am going to laugh you call reality in specific issues now me sa papa into before that you know 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 3 3 3 Bobby Jena okay your papa we your friend Sam George Sam Jata if I onye Jata or your okra now you are appointed Minister of Communication, the State of the Nation address. First person I address the issue yes Sam Jata so Wakra said Sam George.
Wakra George.
Now you are appointed as a Minister of Communication for 8 months. Govi. And some who private company and the boy ni would 6 months to 8 months. Montemo price so yante so price so the what the me no ka say Sam George so buy na appointing getting to 1 year na ade na why in any case Sam George so what here Ghana is a free market economy na otiasiasa and the free market economy it is driven by demand and supply. It may become a private company and your friend DSTV and a DSTV no me price BGC your course you go for more where demand is higher than supply then automatically prices will go up. Minister of State now say when we say there is a monopoly be somewhere DSTV is enjoying monopoly. Instead of you to say a market competition, you are there thinking of price setting. What is price setting? You don't even understand your job.
Precise.
Constitutional mandate. You do not even understand it. Your mandate as a minister, you do not even understand it.
Exactly.
It's a private pay TV service. Oba drew a America. Omu Hulu. Omu Netflix. Omu Amazon, omu debe. o subscribe to we na say nyo da wo mo board ya o the next one HBO ni ade na the next one it is when you minister of state that's waba what your policy formulator it can say baby question what do? You create a policy and then market competition to strengthen the regulation, the existing regulations, and the market competition, beba. Or expand the market access, or build the troublemaker. Who you not go Africa coffee or say, one for coffee bra. But when I say DSTV before, you know, GTV, you want to say ABC and D. It's Mumbra. Now you're mere Mumamana money, a DSTV in competing. You're minister of Adanic machoism. Machoism. Private institution. So be a private institution. One minister now got was in front of Boye.
Fire.
The policy framework ban a woman minister no or the two aquemo. Say bet me a break is the monopoly no. I really way why is the policy paper? Why is the regulatory framework? Why is the so be attracting alternative people. And DSTV one matches all over the world. In America, but this is not going into the minds, not concert, drama. Concert, drama, theatrics. Shifting the attention of the people from the real issues. Sam George. Yenje Sam George.
The Home Minister.
Yenje Sam George.
More fire.
You currently pay 59 Ghana cedis. When you pay 59 Ghana cedis, you get upgraded automatically to Access, which is valued at 99 Ghana cedis, and you get 35 more channels. This represents a 40% savings if you were to pay for the Access yourself. Second bouquet, Access. Currently going at 99 Ghana cedi. If you retain your Access bouquet at 99 Ghana cedi, MultiChoice will bump you up to the family bouquet, which is currently priced at 190 Ghana cedis. You get 19 more channels, which means that if you were to stay on Access and get bumped up, for the value you get, you make a savings of 48%. If you're on the family package, which is currently valued at 190 Ghana cedis, DSTV will automatically bump you up to Compact, which ordinarily goes for 380 Ghana cedis. You get 22 more channels and actually get access.
Such a shameful behavior and character. Minister of State and anyone done it for a private individual, but Minister of State and there were no done it a PRO announce prices over here and a month for the okay, so after 3 months prices what next? Policy now when they buy, again. Now, in any case, DSTV, COVID a necessity and as luxury. Anka minister there. You do ba ben. You way in such a way say there a necessity no. Now, me tell minister to the idea only DSTV for Antoquano. State of the Nation address. If I'm home. Wow. 8 months. Eje yebre. Sam George, 8 months, the simple question we are asking Sam George is, Oba for the past 8 months, again, why?
More fire. More fire. More fire on him.
Nah, a Compact Plus customer like you, 570 tomorrow. If you want to watch your Compact Plus, you save 190 Ghana cedi tomorrow by paying 380 and still watching your Compact Plus.
Well,
this cannot be said to be the same.
Based on what you said yesterday,
yes.
Tomorrow, in my case,
yes,
I still will pay 570
because you want to pay 570 and watch premium.
price reduction, I still will pay 570.
No. What do you want to watch?
Still,
do you want to watch your Compact Plus or Premium?
I want my Compact Plus.
Then you don't need to pay 570. You need to pay 380. You need to drop and save yourself 190. You save yourself 190 Ghana cedi, pay 380, and you will still watch Compact Plus.
Compact Plus is still 570. Is it not?
The content is worth 570.
Compact Plus is still 570.
The content is worth 570.
Compact
It's
Plus
being offered to you at 380.
Compact Plus is still 570.
The arrogance with which until machoism be Charlie. He has no clue what it means to say a minister.
Never.
The beyond he has no clue what it means to be a minister. Minister, the only minister you want to say. We have some judge and tour. Now, young state of the nation, 24-hour economy, no. I had day. 24-hour economy, no. I had day. Bobby. Yeah, 24-hour economy. Yet, Chroma say na 24-hour economy. But two I'm catching them say, "What policy IBA framework be any o?"
Debbie.
Time to go. Come on.
They're relying on us.
Are we gonna be okay?
We're relying on you. Please donate now.
Will you be ready? How by we are speaking to issues and educating you. Marcus Zero, Ninia Quintus Zero, Chro, Krata, command, the time I know up emperor of Rome. No, catch say. One of the things you must do is that you should promise the people so hard, because people get disappointed when you don't promise them than when you are not able to deliver the promise. It's not your man 24-hour economy. One year down the lane, what is the state of 24-hour economy?
No fire.
This is the 24-hour economic clock. One job, 3 shifts, 3 people. 1, 3, 3. One job, 3 shifts, 3 people. Obiabe Didi. Ezu. Extraordinary problems require extraordinary solutions for extraordinary results. And so businesses and public organizations will be encouraged to operate 24/7 in 3 shifts of 8 hours each. This will boost production, it will increase employment and provide well-paying jobs. It will transform Ghana into an import substitution and export-led country. It will increase employment opportunities and revenue, and it will enhance access to public services. We will focus on some selected public institutions that have huge customer traffic. For instance, the ports and harbors should be open 24/7. That means we have to employ more workers at the port. We have to employ more customs officers, more Gapoha workers, more forklift operators and all that. We need customs. Customs should work 24/7. 3 shifts.
Mr. President, 1 year on, Akufo-Addo buy in the first year, 2017, The first year na Kofi, General, annual or launching the flagship program, free SHS.
Precisely.
1 year down the lane, which sectors are operating the 24-hour economy? What are the measurable outcomes as it stands now? Mr. President, we want to know. Why is said 24-hour economy? Oba ye nurses for current to meet your mocha. For current to meet your mocha. 1 year. What is the status of job creation under the 24-hour economy? Sameja fi ewo he 24-hour economy no. Ewo he fa. What is the status? What percentage is our policy way say a major employment engine? How many jobs have been created? Which industries have adopted the 3 shift? 1 job, 3 shift, 3 jobs. What he clock on the way? Data 133 go be. Data 24-hour economy away. Man for the NTSCT. Data 24-hour economy. Citizens in the pursue now 1 year at a concert. Man for the NTSCT say. When the boxing, the Mamfa. Near the Shatawali na lumba die ba ya boa lumba die se 3 months ya nkare na concert nko salary arrears of nurses, doctors, teachers kula muntimintua and I don't know as agoya kutubunku ya otega ate wasi ya teachers ka the several months of see ntua omuka no ya tua omuka ntia mo yensam aban no it's crazy to say aban yend Edigovi clearly a frakadam 24-hour economy no the state of the nation you know actually say 24-hour economy be anyhow yen same ayi gold board so eka
would love to do that but if you are not holding quantity and that is where John Mahama's 24-hour economy comes in as a deliberate government intervention to encourage that person and make it easy for him. Enti yet it was no near think Kenya boso. Yeah, the idea by friend of time of use tariff. And mra will be use Kenya and a better boa will be tria. It will use soon Kenya no. And mra ni pardon will use soon Kenya and your friend.
Sameja mfi nkwane said usika in Kenya.
In Kenya.
In Kenya no away time of use tariff for said no away. Sameja mfi away. How many companies necessary at the time of use tariff for said in Kenya no? How many companies? And the people are not interested in these particular things. They are distracted. A lot of things distract them. The state of the economy, the 24-hour economy, Wadaruma, Ghana was told, Ghanaians were told we should expect major economic shift 1 year down the lane. 24-hour and coming in
President John Dramani, please, we are on our knees. Some of us worked for the party. Look, these are our party cards. This is my party card. This is my paying card. This is where I pay my dues. Look at this one. Look at this one. You see, so it is not politically motivated. This is my party constitution. It is not behind this MPP. Please, the youth have worked and must be paid. Teachers must be given clearance. Those who are in the house, they should be given clearance to work. You see, Ghana, we don't respect teachers. It is teachers who make every profession. So now, why are you making it look as if we should regret why we chose this profession? All of us cannot be at the presidency. All of us cannot be at the ministries. All of us cannot be doing any other work. Some must definitely teach. And so if you have chosen this profession, and this is how Ghana is treating us, if you don't get teachers to work, if you don't get teachers to teach our words, what will the country, how will the country be? How will it be?
If you don't get teachers to teach our words, kope baby for fraud. Now buying what other 24-hour economy. Obi. So the state of the state of the nation address here, the Ecoso. Money me bring your butchery. Go via to Cromasi. Anna, no more day, I buy ye. Ora.
Six cases that we have reviewed in detail. If we are successful in recoveries, we can retrieve as much as 20.49 billion United States dollars. 20.49 billion United States dollars. 36 cases, and that's from National Cathedral, PDS, MS, SML. You have the GMPC Salt Pond decommissioning.
Okujatu, 21 billion away.
Man.
21 billion. 1 year down the lane. Ora me pamucho madaroma 21 billion ewahi.
Bisa more.
Major campaign promise some be retrieve corruption. They say Attorney General, and no media general, and media general. They say medium no baba. You be a court actor. Attorney General's uncle court. Hey, ya media ni baba. Now Attorney General no. They say mama no media general for headquarters. Cause me knew the oil. Now the I am can ask him because of the respect I have for the deputy. Justice Remsai. Precisely. And Nadia, you better to. You better bound for no the government will say. What is the clear commitment of Ora? And dear now, Bamaja Dodo says he can't imagine saying. Courtons and say, "Oh, fire." Yenti Okujato, Yanko Suntino.
And we decided that in this open session we will not go into greater detail. There's a great deal of resources belonging to the taxpayers that can be retrieved. Then we've also done an estimate of the state capture the lands. If we successfully ask people to pay conservative market value for the lands they have looted, again, the experts are telling us that we can recover about 702.8 million United States dollars. For the Ghanaian people.
708 million. Sign a multimiaji. No catch it. Ora, hey, yede ayi akwaya wakasa lawyer yakase. Your friend say Martin Pebu. Ora, we go after them. Ora, akwaya day. 1 year down the lane, state of the nation. What is the true state of Ora? What have they been able to achieve?
Ask them.
Ora, no. What is the true state of Ora? True state of the nation address. We will keep on advising. Affiliate to concert and President Mahama waje fans ni we are humble but okay we are humble in another concert no kata the real issues so
value. Those are lands that $500,000, $600,000, you will even struggle to get cantonments land at that figure. So very conservative estimates. We take the view that if people are asked to pay the real market value, this is how much we can retrieve. So in all, just a summary, the 36 cases, the high amount cases that we put together, and then the land loot, potentially we can raise about 21.19 billion United States dollars. And that is far more than what we have been chasing the IMF for. We have also saved large portions of the agric mechanization lands at cantonments. Those of you who are conversant with that land opposite the Elwak Sports Stadium, all of it had been allocated. The documentation we have is that all of that land has been sold. And the sad part is that you will see from the report, some people, prime cantonment's land, paid as low as 42,000 cedis. 42,000 cedis for a plot of land. Some 160,000 cedis. And these government officials, MPs, ministers of state. So,
Gobi, General.
Bisa no hene.
Me of a campo, me of a menya me hu se wo frɛ na me wi a me frɛ. Why? Me frɛ ni edi ma me akoso se wa onkomo. Why? Ni ade nyina. Go fie. Na ye free ora ne ho no a. Ye ti kromo asei. Ana rantie bi e frɛ ni Jakwa. Oni ne nkrofo hyehyɛ kambu. The
national security has made a massive bust, seizing a large unspecified amount of US dollars and Ghana cedis, including other counterfeits, hidden in 12 20-footer shipping containers. The containers were tracked to a warehouse at Sapiman in Ega West municipality, where a special operation was conducted after a tip-off. The cleverly concealed currencies, mostly bundles of US dollars, was found in wooden boxes filled with cement. Other boxes opened in the warehouse during the operation revealed extra currencies stashed in boxes that are barricaded with plywood and concealed with charcoal. According to the national security operatives involved in the operation, 2 containers
the state of the nation, Jakwa. Gold Gold na muko any sika dollars na muko ewo he we want to know the truth of the nation ewo he it's a so muko nya gold na ebesi ne ya hunu ba bi e fire dia and it means more as gold than the dollars no, because the people must know. The people must know. For several months, 1 year down the lane, the question is louder. That needs answers. Where is the gold? Where is gold bond? Gold bond fire. What's the question? Samija and Fiba catching a say. Watch it. Oh, my before Samija and Fiasam so. Me uncle, where's ECG? Jinapo, Sabu Jinapo, Sawayo. Over 2,000 something. Even state of the nations are containers when away. What is the question? What is the status of a container away? Them. It's Mount Fon and Tinio Manwasi. Why the state of the nation addressing the neighbor? I go be for. Yet he has said, Gold board may be making losses. So Gold board may can want some kind of and it is coming out. Gold board is making losses. Now you have information. Fire. Oh, you want fire. Gold board is making losses. The true state of the nation. You free message ECG containers in 2,637 and were here for expose them. This all. Ovi. Omon kano kure. Na manfo yes. There's a year you see you here ewo he. $1 ye kwachi no opoku asene ewo he. The state of the nation. Obi abiana fire. Ye busasa ko. Obiawia.
Hey, it's Marty. I saw you in the lobby yesterday.
Okay. This is you?
Yeah, the chosen one. It's a nice picture, right? You know, I'm something of a performer, too.
You're a performer.
I'll leave a ticket for you at the box office. I have a purpose, and with that comes sacrifice.
And what if this dream doesn't work
It
out?
doesn't even enter my consciousness.
The state of the nation, you know. Ogwako. Baby ayaba bedu no. Etro ne di buman.
Sa?
Etro. Ye ninu me ye ho. Obi yan sorry for ya Sam John ni ahwe oral ni state national security ni gold board nsensem etro mo di buman. Na afi ya ka 24-hour economy. Mame nko two major topics enu ntimi wa ha. Very important topic. Attorney General, the press conference, why Efa Oforiata ho. Respectfully say, you are not an honest person to the people when it comes to this very matter.
Never.
Attorney General, Eba Bekan Sebi, second Oforiata, and high lawyers, for CM fighting man. You know, Attorney General, no question. Second, Oforiata fight high lawyers in the bay.
Pisano.
Or high lawyers in this one day. Because a extradition beyond Statea can Oforiata to me high lawyers from Guayare.
Never.
It's a question you Attorney General. Attorney General. The Bena can Oforiata a high lawyers no. Now also file Ujina Okasai for several hours. When to me for one single evidence, I must say, still try your filing your filing or federal district way. South federal district way your filing ye go be. Na suit na bani. Judge na teso. When to me for bibi sama. One for bibi sama. Yan kan si sudi. Eti Attorney General question ye busa na say so far can Oforiata owo he. Enkomo bi akoso wo ho. Mama mi ni kakra nkyere mo. John Mahama campaign team say. They say yeah beto aba no. The last $20 million omunya free he. Monti dey make ye. Monti dey ye. Before question me busa na fa momo ho. Musa John Mahama Aban say the last $20 million on the year in the campaign onya free he. You busa question. John Mahama mo here. You better about na John Mahama was or you're very fluid. Now opposition or was kase kura de na eye nwanwa. Idea womu ye nyina points to the fact say it looks like obi impese idea no ye be chicken Oforiata na mo the manfo no adwene edi agro and mechire the idea yanko ne yanko hwe Attorney General yenti Attorney General.
Principle of reciprocity applies. Okay, and I would have been very happy to hand over Abutrika as I have done, okay, and then get Oforiata quickly in return. All right, but usually the extradition proceedings take place in a court of competent jurisdiction. Okay. Hold on. Abutrika as I have done.
Hold on. Attorney General, Jinaso na yemusa question. Govi. Mama mi Attorney General question. Or you see where they say usually the extradition process is not started in a competent court of federal jurisdiction. Oba meremu agovi. Ubisa lawyer ni bia say what is the most principal law here pass obi huna. And they say say wusua mrani nyina wie na wonnim jurisdiction of the court a wasua gukwa. It says over file case. Na case in uni madia mani kosisen. Wa bene mani kosisen. Na on the call the wrong court wa dia ye nyina no. Bronisi o se enkase. Okasa no say extradition process it starts at the competent court of the federal jurisdiction. Tienio. Meanwhile, federal jurisdiction chrono. One fa anto. One to be unconscious, say, Ubedru United States here. Federal District Court war a year United States here, a year 92. Who could do New York, for instance? Federal District Court in 3 over New York. Your forum and venue selection. Ultimately, now, sorry, I said my file case. You cannot fight an extradition that does not exist. If it's a Ghana from Extradition Act of 1960, Section 7, the ECA, United States, was also file a federal question. Who file anyway? Now,
to take a moment to announce that I have formally transmitted the request for the extradition quickly in return. All right. But usually the extradition proceedings take place in a court of competent jurisdiction. In our case, that is the district court. All right. In the US, it will also be the federal district court. Now, mind you, the person who is the subject matter of extradition will fight it in court. Okay, so the American authorities won't just take my request and say, here you are, here is Ken Oforiatta, and then here is, his other accomplished, and you take them and then they can face trial. It will have to go through court proceedings in the US. All right. And I just got to know, that he has hired some of the top, yesterday, I got to know that he has hired some of the top lawyers in the United States of America, very experienced lawyers to, defend him. Now, I'm not afraid at all. All right. I am not afraid at all. But it means that there's going to be a fight in the federal courts in the US.
Attorney General, I am so sorry. You were a noble gentleman. Why are you deceiving the Ghanaian people? Ken Oforiatta has hired some top lawyers. So first of all, extradition process, to challenge an extradition, there must first be a formal request from Ghana. Later, the timelines and data or the extradition procedure, you can clearly tell us a time like Ken Oforiatta and high lawyers, and Ken Oforiatta can appeal to the circuit court. So go for almost state court and almost federal court. Your friend is federal district court, circuit court, and for United States Supreme Court. Now go for extradition. Say federal district court or magistrate naswa. They all you have to say. Issue extradition certificate. Tienio by every extradition section 1. I say a requisition for a surrender of a fugitive criminal of any country who is suspected of being in Ghana shall be made by the minister by a diplomatic representative or consular office for that country. The minister by order signified to a district magistrate that the requisition has been made and require him to issue this warrant for apprehension. Now, sir, extradition process will be Benoka say the same reciprocity. Or word was a reciprocity. Reciprocity, they say, send the extradition process. Sana US so any delay. So Ghana extradition Act of 1960, Section 7. Or says who extradite to be Obiaba be bone. Oversee a channel in the the NCA Dika and say, a year Nipro ne diplomatic senka yeni okuje to ablakwa ebe file abasi Ghana for more ready Panama. So US is almost the same. Extradition process is almost the same. Now, you ready? We say US for going. Now, Obeduha 18 United States Code Section 3184.
Or
say whenever there is a treaty or convention for extradition between United States and any other foreign government, any justice or judge of the United States or any magistrate authorized, the key word here is authorized. So you cannot just sit down and allow any judge at all, any magistrate at all, to sit on an extradition process. General Tienier. So Attorney General Ababe Kachere say, ya file Kenoforia time high lawyers for na a lawyer for no more top class. They are fighting the extradition. It's a lie, palpable. Because first of all, you must tell us where Oforiata is. Because you can't just wake up and come and serve a year extradition process anywhere. It must be at the right a year federal district court. Federal district court, you know, so baby, I depend on our reno otie. Eti Attorney General for address na wonimuno of Ambre. Eti Attorney General for address in Breya. Near one so for to California, Oforiata to New York, Oforiata to New Jersey. It is our federal district court in the New Jersey. No, and 1 year file federal. Now, many employees are the court in the so no suit. Oh my! So the idea that somebody is fighting extradition is not true. You ready? A year section 18. You ready? I say, may upon complaint made under oath issue warrant for the apprehension. Govi, our social media. Govi, Mona Montia, no problem. Attorney General is lying to the people.
Find your next ride at Coons Kia Woodbridge. Step into a spacious and capable 2025 Telluride or versatile and attractive 2026 Sorento with low 0.9% APR financing. Every new Kia is designed with comfort and convenience in mind, offering a wealth of innovative tech features. Click now to view our inventory during the season of new traditions.
Against Kenofuriata, because you can't just wake up and file a extradition process anywhere at all. So where is it? Now, Attorney General.
Former Finance Minister Ken Oforiatta and his chef de cabinet, Mr. Ernest Dako Akore. You will recall that the Office of the Special Prosecutor investigated acts of corruption and corruption-related offenses by the former Finance Minister and his accomplices and proceeded to file charges in the High Court of Justice against them. On November 19th, 2025, that is this year, my office received a formal request from the Office of the Special Prosecutor to initiate extradition proceedings for Kenneth Oforiatta and Ernest Dako Akore from the United States of America. Following a preliminary review, our International Cooperation Unit observed that certain aspects of the request require clarification and enhancements to align with the applicable legal and procedural requirements. We communicated these observations to the Office of the Special Prosecutor via a letter dated 25th November 2025 and requested supplementary documentation to ensure completeness. On December 9th, 2025, the Office of the Special Prosecutor provided a requested additional documentation and addressed observations.
So by December 9th, and I am not say 22nd. So at what point in our filing extradition
that we raised, thereby finalizing the extradition request packages. Subsequently, on December 10th, 2025, my office transmitted the complete request to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for onward transmission to the competent authorities in the United States of America. That is, in this case, the Department of Justice of the United States.
So the Department of Justice of the United States, so clearly you understand that a Department of Justice of the United States, eventually issue a arrest warrant. So how did you manage to tell the Ghanaian people, say Kano Foriata hire a lawyer for so among fighting the extradition process. Me gonna want here. Because Okokotwa, you ready, sir? You ready? You ready? Now, I say if on such a hearing, he deems fit, here we are talking about judge now, Bet National, he deems fit the evidence sufficient to sustain the charge under the provisions of the proper treaty or convention, he shall certify the same to the Secretary of State that a warrant may issue for the surrender of such a person. It's Attorney General, our lawyer, Ninim said, a banner extradition, and your final decision of a court. So if extradition is just issuance of certificate, how did you manage to say that it is appealable? Because per section 3184 of United States Code, no, extradition is appealable. The only time a decision is appealable at the court is when that decision is a final binding judgment of a court. In some instances, when your lawyer when him say even temporary restraining orders and injunctions in the Quran and appealable at the court. How much more a certificate, magistrate, and a judge neighbor issue, and a wood try and torture Ghana for one say. Kano Foriata high top lawyers are they air fighting.
At this point, it is left to the American authorities, especially the judicial authorities, to make a determination on whether a sufficient basis exists for the two accused persons to be extradited to Ghana to stand trial. And because the matters have already been filed, and because they have been filed by the Office of the Special...
Filed where? Which court? Which judge? When was the hearing done? Filed where? Extradition cannot be filed at any just U.S. district court. Yes, I mean, you should give the people credit them with some intelligence. Eti Kenoforiata ne address otehe. Kenoforiata ne address no otehe. Ana mo file a federal court. Se muni maybe otedi amon kanchire. Now there is no appeal, no second hearing. If it's a judge, no, your magistrate court, no. Onye determine say yes, extradite Abu Treka. It's a certificate to be released in the Nako. But we try to watch the man for and say, Kenoforiata will be fighting, going to the circuit. When you're marketing somebody Kenoforiata. And maybe some question said $20 million now money mo campaign. Last minute and away. $20 million away. Na ya chief Kenu. One Kenoforiata no and China. Why do you see a Kenoforiata is a lie? It's a lie. Yan chicken of Furiata nen china. So why gonna ayo say? You're ready a year. Okay. Sorry. Yamra back to Ofancha Mr. Jai say Mr. X and Mr. Y. I feel no motion your man. Or come Mr. X, Mr. Y, so still I don't want EPP and your what's your two. Now, Yansha Adewi. When him say Adia Attorney General and Washada and War, you say, Beya, or best say, can of Uriata no. And make sure the India. Because as part of a year treaty conventions between a year United States, say, o politicize Adia too much. A fugitive criminal shall not be surrendered if the offense in respect of which his surrender is requested is one of political character, or if it appears to the Court of National Liberation Council that the requisition of a surrender has in fact been made with a view to try or punish him for an offense of a political character. Tienio. Eti adi Attorney General ya de bia no odi abegina media mu a all fighting Kenoforiata onimpe fe se mrane kase se ye kase obi mra for extradition process na say nipa ne politicize adi any too much. United States will not give that person to you. So say why are you lying to the people? I don't know which man for intro. It's man for you they are some opium or media mu ni edi asem. Menoka said there is no extradition anywhere. Say bi wo ho a Wadaroma Attorney General yesrewa for extradition no court to kra mo file no fabra ne nyina enye. Why? Ye nyina enhwe. So it's a lie. No extradition. Bibia say anyhow. Attorney General ni twa motro. O twa motro. O twa motro pa.
Principle of reciprocity applies. Okay, and I would have been very happy to hand over Abutrika as I have done. Okay, and then get Oforiata quickly in return.
Now then, Abutrika, the one fighting case, from Supreme Court, from District Court to Abutrika, or you decided on the court, yes, sir. Now, it's me fighting extradition process up to a year Supreme Court level. So I believe that Abutrika would. So, Attorney General no Kano correct. Munyina mudia. Now, last minute, Yamfa last state of the nation, Emra, here we are, Yansoro. Yati Kromo say, Emma Ura John Dramani Mahama. John Dramani Mahama said, Yatu Abama no 2016. In fact, who penipo ye lucky power we are here. John Mahama aye MP, Deputy Minister, Minister, Vice President, President. Anna, the Nimugu Asia 2016. Or Dan and one or Kobaye. Or Kobaye and Yamia and Adomsa share in Munyam. And this president, by one say, Encophobia Shasia, Yentie Mahama Ayariga. MP now went to me Kurubono. Yentie Mahama Ayariga. Now Mahama Ayariga, I say, Enam Ejuma Papa, Joma Boninti. A betty me cry, Yamma, Jomahama unko Tetem.
That due to the very, very excellent performance so far of John Dramani Mahama, Ghanaians are asking him to seek a third term. I know that. I know that because I read on social media, I listen to conversations, and Ghanaians believe that as a result of the good deeds of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, they don't want him to leave the presidency.
They believe a third term is possible.
And they believe that a third term is possible. And they are demanding for a third term. But John Dramani Mahama has not given any indication that he wants to go for a third term. But I have always said that Ghanaians will be the ultimate deciders of the future of this country. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, why do I say that? Please pay attention. Why do I say that? Next doors in the Côte d'Ivoire, the opposition leaders came to me when I was in the ECOWAS Parliament and complained that the president there wanted to go for a third term. And they were calling on us in West Africa . Box in front of the citizens,
okay,
and ask them to vote.
This useless conversation being had by Mahama Ayariga. Any serious jurisdiction, Mahama Ayariga would have resigned as the majority leader of our parliament. Now, Ghana Parliament, over the quality of people who stand on the floor of Parliament to debate, they lack even the intellectual firepower to be able to debate on the floor of Parliament. And unfortunately, it's the truth. Osha time the likes of Victor Usumu Jina floor of parliament, President Kufuor Jina floor of parliament, JH Mensah Jina floor of parliament, no more make it debate. They are making coherent analysis of issues. Look at Mahama Yarga. Any serious country where majority leader of the party, any what the constitution says, and this is not about politics. We are sipping you, metro, we don't go history. But only say no, Mr. Constitutional Review Commission for the Abase. My MPs in your ministers. There is historical antecedent to that. But only say Omodi Abase yen changing from 4 years to 5 years. There is historical antecedent to that. And I'm saying Ghana for an city. And the same thing is Anna Kwame Nkrumah time. You see, yeah. Kwame Nkrumah Obaye 1948 riot. Kwame Nkrumah ye pamo no. Yenshi ne kotu mu na Nyankopon ye na dom se de Dwomama ye gu na nimu ase 2016 Nyankopon ye na dom etie ne sufre ana Kwame Nkrumah in 1951 or so ye the elections sessions will be tie ye UGCC for then onya nkrofo me sha ase keka nkwase asem kire no Kwame you can do it Kwame the people love you Kwame go ahead na Kwame Nkrumah ye no yi Chief Justice Akokosa said de Dwomama ba ye wono so yi Chief Justice here Tokono Shim Kwasesemsa na Kwame Wakofa Preventive Detention Act we use parliament na ye demand no majority parliament na ye demand Kwame Nkrumah no na Kwame Nkrumah use the same majority parliament no Masesa Marano Preventive Detention Act. Don't forget everything Kwame Nkrumah did was law, it was legal, but it weakened the institution. And one of Dwomama ba ye omufu ele no ye Chief Justice no, you know, you have super majority. Kwame Nkrumah no super majority, super majority. It was 33 against 3 seats. So it was a super majority back in 1950. Say ya on near country trim. Now Kwame Nkrumah, Ave Gradia, we said your mama and Wakachiro, ye easy. We Kwame Nkrumah do any issue. Or ye no use parliament super majority near the man or no. And no pass him, they say grandma declare one party state. Said the name Crawford and Jimmy for air catcher say constitution, you know, Sisan Ewa Bra, would your mama when him the SC. The Entiana coup d'etat as a coso. Emma sa a year republic way etimia survive is the hope that people think they will get the chance to choose their government every 8 years. Now what was it? Yes, it's a constitution, Messa could be you and President Mama Pa, Betimia could be you. Said your mama against a man in Ghana. A man who was sorry Pomo Kwame Nkrumah. Tell me a Pomo Kwame Nkrumah. No question Saki. On any num a year. Hanover, or free Hanover, or China. Question Saki Jana, Eba Ghana. Eba Saranda to the Kumakers. But in the panel bell won't want to be you. What dear Momonada? Mama, Yalaga went to me Kunu Monada. Say, we bet me a year. And go bet me a say, Alania Kwame Nkrumah. Sana a champion beji to me, a champion jail to me in my mouth for the course derby or pay union government or then Crawford catching a champion bet me a yo champion on one and Crawford general kufu with the two no. Etimama Yaraganya Tilkutu said Jemuamwa. Now one nada. So bet me a yo. The Ghanaian of yesteryears, the Ghanaian of 1966, the Ghanaian of 1972, the Ghanaian of 79, Ghana will way or the Sotiasi. The entire Yejam Mamudi as politicians is because of the hope say any power we were trying to 8 years in your Obekwa Mobiaba. It's refreshing. As Abeka say obey illegal. So be Mobiako. The article 66.2 Yenredi article 66.2 Tienye Oriadenkophobia imported nonsense into it. Say article 66.2 say consecutive terms. This is the written or the actual text of Article 66.2. Article 66.2 is very clear. I say a person shall not be elected to hold office as president of Ghana for more than 2 terms. You need any consecutive. You need any caveat to be 2 terms, full stop. The president limit is entrenched. It will be until me mama can't say. Ana constitution say 2 consecutive terms. The fire he go say. Your mama me say man crofo nada. So you say Ghana for a kawata. Odi amomonada. Oba afufro na omoboje so. John, you think you are doing well. You are not doing anything. The people just don't understand. Na Mahama yaga, oh, yamane tete. Said Sabia no muye against our constitution we are surviving for the past 33 years. It's because
you don't need a HELOC to get money out of your home. Actually, homeowners are now turning to cash out refinances for a more responsible way to access cash. Cash out refinancing lets you pull money out of your home without getting a second mortgage. And for any planners out there, this is great because unlike a HELOC, this option comes with a fixed interest rate, so you don't have to worry about your monthly payments fluctuating. You can use this simple calculator from Rocket Mortgage to estimate how much cash you can get from your home. I'll link that right here for you to get started.
Even if the people decide to amend the constitution, you know, which minimum you say Emaso. You read it. Article 291 said this article applies to amendment of the following provisions of this constitution, which are in this constitution referred to as entrenched provisions. F1 chapter 8, the whole of chapter 8. So chapter 8, you know, by amendia, we answer who go through Council of State, we answer what gazette. Na ye hwede obenya tumi so odi sansem kuno no memo papa ben na Mahama ni bu a ye hu no bi da concert ne theatrics no enti ye besesa constitution amenako tie nyansa Mr. President tie now you read article 1 to was a constitution shall be the supreme law of Ghana and any other law found to be inconsistent is Mahama we wa adwene se mbesesan enya dwuma ne enya dwuma chena no judicial interpretation shall save you now you better find any means possible and you defend it because constitution under article 3.4 you read what article 3.4 says all persons of Ghana shall have the right and duty at all times to defend this constitution and in particular to resist any group of persons, any person or group of persons seeking to commit any of the acts referred to in clause 3. To hear what I'm going to say about abrogating constitution, you know, Ghana for your cowards, sir. Obviously, the laws were made for men. No problem. Said the laws were made for men. No, yes, some kwasi asem so. You benya bodamini ya ochina wano so beba. Also, Adiana cry say yen free or 2 times and 3 times and one. You better about after every 20 years. You think you are the only people who are power hungry. You people. The American Mr. President. So what you say you're more powerful when him nyansa obi antimi nya ohia. Kwame Nkrumah Ghana for. There were Jefa who dey ma Ghana for pamono. Kwame Nkrumah George Jefa who dey ma Ghana for pamono. Okotena Guinea no ko wi. Etu de mo na da wa John betimi aye sisa constitution John betimi aye sisa ko mo na da o. Na me be chiro pictures bi. So now you're more powerful, you're more intelligent, you're more handsome than Kwame Nkrumah can bet you. Mr. President, be careful. To me ba ye nyankwasiafo emo mutwa amuhia. Na enye no omopo wasemu omope ade no a omudie because of utumi no tie be daada na Mahama betimi ayo John, go ahead, amend the constitution. Kobio. Mr. President, Kwame Nkrumah, the best president Ghana ever had. Onye, after you two, no Guinea. Oma no mo dada na so wonye de wonye nyina no. Obi akura nkwa no. It is a president Mahama be kwaso aye de oye no a. Me kai wo se Kwame Nkrumah de atu ni nie. Mr. President, dear two Kwame Nkrumah nie. So be kwaso aye de wo ye no a. To aso saa. Mr. President, enipa dada na wo ye de wo ye no a de two Kwame Nkrumah enie. Kwame Nkrumah na ojefa ahodie ma amanfo no a. Na amanfo ni bonisi no. It drew when West come to chef. Oyi se akoko sa said the obaye wayi a Chief Justice ayenka ho hwe no. You are weakening the institutions. Go ahead and do it. I mentioned us a picture we so. One sergeant Omai, a friend of Charles Taylor. Charles Taylor was a very powerful guy in Liberia. When power changed within a twinkle of an eye, This is Charles Taylor, a hunk of Guninsa. This is Charles Taylor, a hunk of Guninsa. It is a 2-maker club by 1 Ghana for about 2 seconds. Mahama Yarigamo, Madanka Williams. And now they'll say you are above the law and you can change it and you go for dear bed. You will be shocked what you will be met with. But dear Momona, they do a ceremony. You will be shocked what you will be met with. And we shall defend this constitution with our blood. Some of us were not born to just become some lines or a page in somebody's history. We never was born to be like that. And we don't want anybody to give us an opportunity to write a whole chapter about us. You will face the fiercest resistance ever in the history of our republic. And I know Deputy Director of Operations at the presidency. Your friend is Mustafa Bandi. Or say MPP for the Bembri Eboye. And yet me winnie. Mustafa MPP for Bembri boy. You know why? Because San and Nipa Adasan is Subaitier. Adasan Subaine say, see the 2 main mouth, Julius Caesar. Enipa na omone ne call go ekokontokwa Julius Caesar call go kontokwa sa nipa na wo ba ye Brutus ne na sefo omo an de sekan wo no ewo eye Senate in the middle of Senate. Alexander the Great at the age of 23 years etimi conquer from Macedonia all the way to eye Persia. Eje sa kingdom akese nyina ono an nkrofo ne poison no. It is a winning to me said yet here. Sit down there and start doing the things you are doing. Near the constitution, and it will change the constitution. Go and change the constitution. Julius Dabra was president in Ibia. Pa. I see you don't get here, the pa. Or Moabe Boami, the second war, a Senate. Said the war, Julius Caesar. Coincidentally, only Julius, but I could Julius Caesar, I could Julius Debra. It would hear Twasso. Nemi anya oje Mahama 24-hour economy onya yensu yama ne tete ora etro onya yensu yama ne tete DS Stephen Tokwa with Sam George onya yensu yama ne tete. Go ahead and do that, and you will see. Say to me, Kwame Nkrumah one question Saki na ye the foreign affairs minister onene na call Hanover ye ku ni we ya no ja no no ba Ghana. Ti se wonim se de 2 metia Tina honedi eti mo ye President Mahama 3rd term, President Mahama 4th term. Emma so china. Even if the Constitutional Review Commission for omo amendments na omo proposing omo ya, President Mahama came at the back on the back of this very constitution which gave him 2-term limit. So he can never become president again. Say yeah, amending one. It will not take a year retrospective effect. It will take a year effect from the next election. So whoever wins never cost 5 years now. Oh, President Mahama dear, well we ting tong time. So ladies and gentlemen, the state of the nation is say Japa gold no ko hunu and the for about you hunu gold no be a state of the nation is a gold board. Some Jamfin Crawford no chichi woman. Basically, ye hunu. State of the nation is a ECG4 and your man wamukasa ira containers. Yante wasim biu. State of the nation is a Attorney General second ofurata bebane babachina. 1 year ni odi Attorney General no medium court nso ye bie onko. State of the nation is a national security. And your mom kwachi ye bebre no ani ho. Be tro frakadam. And nada no mudi bumai 24-hour economy away. And my baby catch it is a mope. Eti Madam Munyana. This is the maiden edition. We did OKATAKYIE AFRIFA Mensa. Now what we must understand is that clearly, a year Your mama and me got tetem. But we be that also be got tetem. I say lie. I came to serve you guys. I am done. You remember your home break kakra because Christmas in a mood, you know. But I can promise you that starting after the Christmas, you know, there won't be any break. Me buy any schools and say I need to settle in properly. I have settled in and I know I can be working from here. Eti, me da monyi na mwasi. And I know obi si America there. Obana yes. Echere se ube bumi ameti ha metimi yeshu da bia. System no banati no kre pa. System ni more than to the point say mu no obi anso da bia wo sore no betina Monday to Monday be ye kwase ani aboa say nipa no ni dwuma bia de wo ye useless pa. It's a system we would him na da bia wo hye ba bi ye kwase ani aboa na wo mpe bibi nya wo ye useless. Eda mu nyina mase ye be hye bio. Mo ma bai. Every years was this amazing.